Hey guys, I'm Michael with Mealey Marine, and in today's video, guys, we're working on the Champion. I know a lot of people are really excited about this project, and I'm really excited about it. And as you guys saw in the last video, Grumpy's kind of getting worked into it. He's getting excited. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of the forgotten corner over here of the shop, and we're going to move it up over there by the door. That John boat is leaving today, and while I'm waiting for the customer to come pick up that boat, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start working on the Champ here. What I need to do is I need to get the engine bay kind of cleaned up in here so we can see if there is a leak or not, and we can kind of go from there. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we got the boat turned around and we're getting ready to clean the outboard motor. And what I did is I went ahead and I raised the front of the boat up pretty high, and I trimmed the motor almost all the way down. Gives you a nice working area. It's not too high up and you can kind of see everything. So what I'm going to do is we need to get all this gunky stuff off, all this old oil and grease and stuff. So what I'm going to use, and a product that we really like around here around the shop, is this SD20. It's all-purpose degreaser, and this stuff works really well. We use it on the machines, and it cleans up stuff really well. It breaks it down and makes it easy to wipe off. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get it all sprayed up in there and around. I'm going to take off these covers so I can get more access, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be taking some notes on parts that I need to order. Like I know that we're gonna just go ahead and probably rebuild the fuel pump, you know, get filters and stuff ordered. The last owner had just put in new spark plugs and we have not driven it that much. So yeah, let's just go ahead, let's hop to it, let's get to cleaning. This is gonna take a little bit of time, so I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so we got the outboard all cleaned up. What this will help us do is be able to identify if there's any leaks happening, and if so, where they're coming from. It's really important if you have a leak or you suspect a leak is happening to clean up the area so that you are able to diagnose where it's coming from, because it's easier now that this is clean. If oil starts pulling up right there, then we can kind of look in this general area of where oil's coming from. If not, like I said, we don't know if maybe this overfilled or something, they flooded the engine. We don't know. So now that we got that all cleaned up, I've started making a list of all the parts I need. I got some part numbers I don't, so I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna start and tell you guys what I'm thinking about ordering. Not every one of these is critical, so we're gonna have to make some decisions. I'm gonna order some new fuel line for here. I actually got some, and probably new bulb. Going from there, we're going to need new hydraulic steering seals. This is a C-Star kit, so I'll be showing you guys how to replace those seals and put new hydraulic steering fluid in your outboard. From there, we don't have any leaks in our trim, but I think the trim is a little low, so we'll go ahead and we'll fill that up as well. Moving on back, we're going to go ahead and probably replace the fuel filter diaphragms. We'll replace this fuel filter here. This is a fuel pump diaphragms, and the fuel filter here. Then moving on back, we might replace some spark plugs because a couple of them are cracked. Not this one, but just this white part. I don't know what it's called. So I'll talk to my dad about that. You guys can see, I don't know if I did that or the previous customer did. One thing we've already have done is we've installed some thermostats in here. And that's all the list that I got so far. Let me just double check. Trim fluid, spark plugs, fuel filter, fuel pump rebuild kit, fuel pump line, and then the seal kit for that. Maybe new fuel line. Like this is starting to crack, so we might just go ahead and replace that. It's just a short little piece, and just check all the rest of the fuel line. But now what I'm going to do is to kind of round out my parts list, I'm going to pull the prop, I'm going to check the lower unit fluid, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and service the lower unit because it's just better safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry guys, you didn't see me check the lower unit fluid. I didn't have the camera in the right spot. I did go ahead and I removed the prop just to check, the shaft, make sure no stripping or anything. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to replace the trim fluid, and if I'm going to do that, I might as well replace the water pump. So everything seems to look good. Our hub looks good. Everything looks great. So now I think I got a pretty substantial list of things I need to look at getting. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on my computer, get all the part numbers, get all the pricing, and I will update you guys after I get that done. Okay guys, so I just want to do a little pricing update on the total cost that we have on this boat so far, minus the original purchase price. So the work that we've already done is we've already put 2 thermostats in here, and that cost was $46.21. And we also already put in a 3-bank Pro Mariner charger, which turned out to be like $229, I believe. So what we got left to add to here is we need a hydraulic steering kit, which is $153.99, a fuel diaphragm kit $27.71, fuel filter $8.88, spark plugs $19.98, impeller gasket $10.70, impeller housing gasket $5.50, impeller $29.86, trim fluid $7.35, and lower unit oil $20.5. So we got a pretty good little tab going on. I'll probably do a better job of doing that. So yep, that's where we're at. Now that you guys know where we're at parts wise for this boat, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of get it put back together, because we're gonna run it tomorrow morning and make sure that everything else is good, see what parts Grumpy thinks we need to order, go ahead and get them ordered. We'll go from there. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so we got the outboard put all back together, and we are going to get ready to test it tomorrow. I've gone ahead and I've ordered new stickers as well, and I will put that on the sheet of parts because I just think a all black cowling is disgusting.